Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. On the Philly sideline, there's head coach Nick Sirianni. His team comes in rested and ready off the midseason bye week. On the other side, his counterpart, the Commanders head coach. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This returnable from the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the MVP of Super Bowl 59, quarterback Jalen Hurts.
You look back on the game prior to the bye week, Mike, and I think that win is critical. Nobody wants to go into the bye week off of a loss. It just changes the energy in the building. Everyone starts questioning everything you're doing. You go in on a win. Everyone takes a deep breath. You're very honest about what you continue to improve on coming out of the bye, and we'll find out in this one whether they made those corrections.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And a big run right out of the blocks. He gets forward for 9 on the first play of the game. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. From the 34-yard line, here's second and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Going over the middle, this one is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
13 yards.
Call it a gain of 13. Good for an Eagles first down. On play action, here's Hurts. Back to the right, caught by Sanders. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 8. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll run the sneak. Trying for any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he's going to have an Eagles first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. drop him, and it's a loss of 4.
Second down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Hurts going to keep it on the option. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Taken down.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. Back deep to receive, the explosive Kevontae Turpin. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
He's coming off such a strong performance last week, Mike, where he did a little bit of everything. Throws for 3 touchdowns, ran for another, but most importantly, leads his team to the big win. I'll tell you what, he has his eyes set on trying to do the same thing here over these next 4 quarters.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson inside the 30. And he is gone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Washington. That is some kind of run. Everything you love about a running back, using some of the power as well, Greg, to find his way to the end zone from the touchdown.
And as so often is the case, Mike, in the NFL, you just can't block every defender. Well, for this back, it doesn't matter. You said it. His power is what allowed him to break those tackles and find himself in the end zone.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Eagles nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. He has run the ball well to this point in the season, right there amongst the NFL leaders in rushing. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
To number 88.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. On the handoff, this is Barkley. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action. Here's Hurts. intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
The Commanders' offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That one complete to Brian Robinson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 46-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 3rd down, they need 5.
The coverage by Jahan Campbell.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Commanders. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Makes the score. Commanders 14, Eagles nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. This unit hasn't been at their best early on. Punt followed by an interception on their first 2 drives. That's going to be pulled in by Brown. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Big-time play with Hurts and Brown. It's a gain of 34. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now Hurts. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A pickup there of 25 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia. Now Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. It is 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Again, Hurts. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Out of bounds, just a little short. They can pick it up on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Saquon. Touchdown. Greg, we better tie those shoelaces tight. We could be in for a track meet. Great start on offense in this one.
Yeah, it certainly has, Mike, and I think the biggest thing for this offense is how they've bounced back to some early adversity. They found themselves trailing here in the 1st quarter, and they cut into that lead. I got a feeling this thing's going to go back and forth, and we're going to have some fireworks ahead of us.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Eagles 7.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense and running back Brian Robinson on the field for their next drive. And he has made his presence felt in the ground game already in this first quarter, and it might very well lean on him the next 3 quarters too. Daniels now on first down. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
2nd and 11 at the 26-yard.
Daniels to throw on second down. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Washington. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders will take a 21-7 lead.
The score, Commanders 21, Eagles 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. From the 25, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd down.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 15.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down. Hurts. He's got his man, Brown. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Slot man in motion right.
6-yard line.
Hurts will try it again. Open man, Devontae Smith. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
It's a gain of 6.
To the air again. Hurts. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Johnny Newton. He works his way in. And that's now 2 sacks for him in the opening quarter.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Quick throw, taken in, and that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards, and it's 3rd down.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down as we are ready to get back underway. They'll throw on fourth down with Hurts. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on downs. The Commanders offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. Second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the Washington first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They run over center with Robinson. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9. Second and inches.
9-yard pickup. It's second and inches.
They'll go again with Robinson. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
A gain of 6. And a Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now Daniels. Short one there to Okonkwo. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Washington first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Jamison Williams. A gain of 3 brings up second down at the Eagles' 10-yard line.
Throwing on second down, Daniel. And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up third down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 3.
To throw is Daniels. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a first down as they're able to get the conversion and set up first and goal.
That's good for a Washington first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Robinson. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
Brought down behind the line.
In these goal-to-go situations, backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On second down, it's Daniel. And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Commanders. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
28, Eagles 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles offense headed back to take over once more. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And an Eagle first down.
Now Hurts going to run this one himself. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. To the outside, he's got Smith. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now Hurts. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
That's to the right, caught by Sanders. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 2-yard gain.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Hurts again. Out wide, here's Smith. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Again, Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. To throw is Hurts. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So here as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's 4th down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on 4th down.
The Commanders' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. On first down, Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Open right side is a Okonkwo. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good for a Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A gift, and here comes Robinson. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's complete to Devontae Turpin. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. from the shotgun. It's Daniel. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Washington. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Commanders add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Throw on the run is complete. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
A gain of 13 yards.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Open man, Devontae Smith. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Devontae Smith. A gain of 13 yards.
Hurts will try it again. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second.
Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
Devontae Smith. A gain of 19 yards.
To the air again. Hurts. Quick throw, taken in.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A second down throw for Hurts. That one taken in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Eagles 14.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Commanders offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest game.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing on second down. Daniel. Going down the center of the field. Open man. And it's taken in. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Daniels going to throw again. Quickly to the outside and complete. And And they'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First and 10.
Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. Bates' kick is good. And the Commanders going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Lots to get to from a jam-packed Sunday of football. Let's get right into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now. At M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, the Ravens at home to take on their AFC North rivals, the Cleveland Browns. And this is LaJohntay Wester. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. Meanwhile, let's check in on the Dolphins as they host the Houston Texans. This is Malik Washington. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. The Dolphins win it by 3, 17-14 the final score. Lastly, let's go out to the desert, Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals taking on the Carolina Panthers. And it's the always dangerous Kyler Murray. He's a threat to tuck it and pick up the first down, which he does, and more. The Cardinals get their 5th win on the year as they get the victory here. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. I bet you it was 2 different, very different, in fact, halftime speeches from the head coaches as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, here's Turpin. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Commanders offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense. Still first down.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost him 5.
Still first down.
And they will not get the snap off in time, and it's going to back them up halfway. So that'll cost them half the distance.
Still first down.
And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
That'll march them back half the distance, and they'll go from there.
Still first down.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
Brings up second down.
Throwing is Daniel. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. And it's third down coming up. Throwing now, Daniel. Wide open is the tight end. He's got this one. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
25 yards on the play. That's good for a Washington Commanders.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. Able to slip one tackle, but not another. Will be fortunate to get this one back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
To throw is Daniel. Middle of the field, he's got Okonkwo. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
That's good.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The gun, here's a run up the gut. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you could see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he's got another one. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Commanders. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his third of the game, his sixth this year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Makes the score. Commanders 45, Eagles 14.
Hey, Scott, thank you. Two very different halftime speeches, I would assume, by those head coaches as we get set for half number 2. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. That's A.J. Brown and the rest of the Eagles offense set to take over once more. And he will... is unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the third quarter. Hurts to the air on first down. That's taken in left side by Smith. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. He's got it. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
A gain of 12. First down.
Hurts again. Off he goes. And he'll give himself up here, but that's a gain of 5 on first down.
Brings up
from the 46. Here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one complete right side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
15. First down, Philadelphia.
Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going in short game. These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
On first down, it's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd down.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. Ooh. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Eagles.
Hurts going to hold on to this one. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Back at the 18-yard line.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. And he's into the end zone. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Commanders' offense and running back Brian Robinson on the field for their next drive. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. From the 35, here's second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down at the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Zach Bond. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Third and long, and here's Daniels. There's Okonkwo open left side. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. That's A.J. Brown and the rest of the Eagles offense set to take over once. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. They'll start this one with a three tight end look. Now tapped forward quickly, and this is Brown with it. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. What can they do here on third down and 7?
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. The Commanders' offense and running back Brian Robinson on the field for their next drive. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. From the 35, it's first and 10. Off the play fake. It's Richardson. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Andrew Makuba on the coverage.
From the gun, Richardson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Jalen Carter getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. B.J. Hill. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. The Commanders set to kick this one away, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Now Hurts. Out wide, here's Smith. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4 brings up second down at the 42-yard line.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Man in motion is Brown. 2nd down throw for Hurts. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now it's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Eagles' first down. That was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. Now he'll run it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Gain of 11 on the play. First down.
To throw is Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up second down at the 29-yard line.
Hurts now. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. He'll try to run for it. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. To throw, Hurts. And that time, the pressure is too much. He'll go down.
Like, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Quick throw, taken in, and a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Hurts. And he'll throw this one away. Incomplete. Receivers blanketed everywhere he looked. Gonna bring up a 4th down. Now Hurts. He'll try and get there. And he's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter.
Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion. He'll drop to throw. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
On the return, here's Turpin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set, take over. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. It's a give up the middle to Robinson.
Brian Robinson, the ball carrier. Quinyon Mitchell on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings
From the
up
32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. Another run here for Robinson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down, Washington.
Washington, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 8. On the give, it's Robinson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here comes 3rd and 6.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing is Richardson. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
And a Commander's 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Do a really nice... job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. Brings up second down.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10.
Richardson's pass complete to number 89. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the Eagles' 12-yard line.
Second down and 3. Richardson going to look to throw. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to run it. And they continue to turn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
Washington Commanders first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Throwing, Richardson. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
27.
He'll start at the 4. And he'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. To throw on second down is Hurts. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
A gain on the play. And an Eagle first down.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. On third down, it's Hurts. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
They came up a little bit short there on third down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in 4-down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores. You cannot afford to waste any of these possessions.
And he's going to have have an Eagles first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive. A throw left side, caught by Sanders. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this fourth quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. They'll have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, everybody.